So here's Dova's replay. Now, he's not here right now, but I'll send him the VOD to this review. And for you guys who are watching, we're going to play along. We're going to try and guess what rank this replay is at. Well, what rank Dova is at specifically. It's 2v2 with a teammate against two randoms. Love the cheat. First touch could have been a lot better, obviously. The key to this one is getting around that ball. You really have to pop around it. Still have the Rani overlay. Oh, yeah, I do. Man, who is this? Noob streamer. Right, there we go. Thanks for telling me. So yeah, very heavy touch. We gave away a good opportunity to score there. Yeah, just really beamed us for the follow-up play as well. So let's just keep this ball in the corner. That's good. Very good. So this is actually the perfect outcome. Well, one of the perfect outcomes from what could happen here. One day we'll have money, you'll tier 3 sub and send no replay. A lot of people do that as well. I don't know what I've done to be so fortunate, but I do appreciate that. White Tubsy, thanks for the 15-month Prime, by the way, and 200 bits from Frozen Slicery YouTube. Thanks for the 200 bits. So yeah, we've got behind the ball in the corner. We're baiting the challenge in, forcing a 50-50. Maybe a bit risky that we're this far on the outside of the ball because there's a chance he gets a big dunk on that and it goes in. So try to be a bit more goal side, but the concept is very good. Now he's out the game and we're in effectively a 2v1. Yeah, your teammate's going to clear this along. And now he can center it to you. Let's go over that far side. So I don't like where you've decided to position here. I talk about this quite a lot these days, but if you position over here for this center ball, it's much easier for you to get to the back post quickly. If the ball comes across quickly, you can probably make it in time to score it. Whereas right now, if you're in this position and the ball pings across the box quickly, you're never going to get from here all the way over to here. Not going to happen. Whereas if you're at the back post, it's much closer. And you can even score from beyond the goal. Like the ball can go past the goal and you can still score from here. So you've got way more time to score if you position on the far side. Your teammate's also going to have an easier time seeing where you are, and the goalkeeper is going to have a harder time seeing where you are. It's a win-win-win. Luckily, your teammate scored anyway, so it's all good. I just realized I'm going to turn down the game sound. We don't need that for a replay review. Yeah, so far what I'm seeing, I'm thinking high champ. Oh, that's very nice. Beautiful. So we've taken both the opponents out of the game, left a wide open net for our teammate, and this is really the main objective in 2v2. 2v2 is all about taking people out of the game. You only have two opponents, obviously. So if you can get the ball past both of them, which, you know, right here we've missed, but we're making sure that we don't get tackled, really. Yeah, we could have gone for top corner there, but that would have made less sense. It's much easier to just put the ball into the post and let our teammate score. Very well done. Okay, now a lot of people here will just clear the ball on the first touch because it's very tempting, it's very satisfying to drive up the wall in the back corner and just boop the ball on the very bottom of it and see it fly across the pitch. Very satisfying. Not very effective though, it just gives the ball to the other team. So not a good idea. This is a better idea, like bringing it down. Maybe a bit of a heavy touch. Again, we've got a good idea in the back corner. But just like we saw earlier in the game, our first touch is a bit heavy. We did this after the kickoff, the very first kickoff of the game. And we don't really get goal side of the ball, do we? So here, again, there's an opening. There's a direct line between the opponent, the ball, and the goal. And you're not in the way of it. So he could have scored here, technically. The smarter thing to do would just be to catch the ball on the wall. That way, you're not... like, you just touch the ball here, just ever so slightly up the way. Because if you hit it forward... Now it's going straight to him and he's going to beat you to it. But if you touch it up the wall a little bit, you might be able to bait him into challenging you, and then you can boom it long in your second touch to your teammate who's got more time to get boost, and he's in a 1v1. It's all about baiting in that challenge. Luckily, I mean, he totally missed, so our unsuccessful, or, you know, our kind of unconvincing challenge baiting worked. So a couple good things here. Number one, we went for the demo on the recovery. Excellent idea. Number two, we're going to help our teammate out with clearing this ball after going side onto it, not getting stuck underneath it. Another good idea. Only thing I would say is that here you've gone for a flip into the ball. if you double jump on these, you're going to get more success with your contact mostly. Like, I can just speak from personal experience here. The vast majority of times where I'm in this position and I get an absolute banger of a clear and I beat the opponent to the ball and send it way into the other team's half is with a fast aerial or a double jump into the ball. It's all about getting up as quickly as possible in this position. Being precise is not really the thing that you need to do as a defender. As a defender, that little second jump to get you to the ball, that a split second faster, could be the difference between conceding and getting a goal just because you've beaten him to the ball. So you need to go for the double jump here, not the flip. The flip actually stops your car from reaching the ball as fast as you otherwise could have. That's just a general thing though. Maybe in general you do go for the flip, but now this time you went for, or maybe you do go for a double jump clear most of the time that time. Fast aerial clear, you could say. And this was just a one-off with this flip, but it's worth talking about. Yeah, this is a bit too casual at the back post here. Very casual. We deserve this after just letting the ball bounce off that wall. Azulman4587, thanks for the prime sub, buddy. I really appreciate it. Or turning right to go down the wall with the ball. Austin, I think I remember the moment that you're talking about. Yes, also doable. Great pass here by your teammate. Bit of a hesitation by us on the run up. If you really go through this ball as hard as you can, you could maybe just score it. So it's not a terrible idea to just shoot this ball, because you can get ridiculous power from this position. And putting it in the corner isn't a bad outcome either. Oh, actually, I think you were going for a bump there, which is an interesting idea. I don't hate it at all. Gotta focus more on the recovery though if you are gonna go for a bump there. But I love that you're focused very much on just eliminating the opponents from the game. Not so much about scoring by yourself, because that's something that very often gets players into trouble in 2v2. Is the only thing they're thinking of is, okay, how can I score all by myself? And they're just making the game unnecessarily difficult for themselves, because in a position where you could just, take both the opponents out of the game and give your teammate an open net, instead they're trying to score by themselves and they end up getting their shots saved or they hit the post. Actually, quite a lot of similarity between this goal and the last goal we conceded. Both of them we tried to turn and face the ball in positions where there really wasn't any time for that to happen. You have to just play the ball whichever direction you're facing in these dangerous positions. Yeah, what rank are you guys leaning towards right now? I've seen a lot of champs and chat. I've seen a lot of diamonds as well. Beautiful shot by the opponent here. This is really good. So let's take a look at what the opponent did here, because this is a very, very smart thing to do, actually. So you're all alone in defense. Got to do a bit of defending, a bit of goalkeeping. But you can actually attack from this position. Look what he's done here. He passed it to himself off the side wall and bang, just straight away off the rebound into the goal. This is a great thing to practice in free play. Really good thing to practice in your own games. So most of you guys are leaning, it looks like Champ 2 might be the average, but I'm seeing anything from Diamond 3 to Champ 3 as the suggestions. Okay, this is interesting. So we've got an opponent on the wall, already committed to the wall. That means that going up the wall with this first touch is a terrible idea, because he's going to come piling straight through you. If you're very fast here, you can go around the ball and cut it infield of him, because he committed to the wall so early. As soon as you turn around, he's already driving up the wall. He's already on the wall. This is signaling, he's telling you exactly what he plans to do. He thinks you're going to go up the wall with the ball. He wants to dunk on you. You got to punish him. Now, how do you punish this, guys in chat? What do you do to punish this play? It's very easy, actually, to punish this play. I'll give you a clue. There's hit it in field. Just score, lol. If you see the guy committing to the wall this early, right after a kickoff, and his teammates ran away to get boost, just hit the ball on target. Like, you could just score. Right here, you can actually just score, but we've hit it up the wall into him. We've played right into his hands. Yeah, if we improve at those little cuts around the ball, we're gonna be really happy, I think. Heavy touch again, by the way. Lost control down the line. Yeah, smack ball fast on net. Absolutely. Okay, so we're trying to pass ourselves off the sidewall. Nice idea again. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Good try here. Very good try. Reacted beautifully to this position happening in front of us. Just didn't read this bounce, unfortunately. You thought it was coming straight back, but it's actually gone down. Teammate's also very close. Looks like anything from Diamond 3 to Grand Champ is what Twitch chat are going for on this one. Okay. Now, offensive corner. We have very low boost. That means that if we jump up to try and take a shot here, our recovery is going to take about 2 months. So that's not really an option. Unless you're extremely confident you can drive up the wall and just immediately score this, which I don't think many people are outside of extremely high ranks. You know, driving up this wall, jumping off this wall and scoring this angle. Very, very high level stuff. So unless you're extremely confident in that particular shot, I wouldn't be trying to shoot this ball. You probably don't want to try and pop this ball into the middle either, because you're going to be inviting your teammate to go for a 50-50 with the goalkeeper when you're not even recovering. So the only plays that are really available to us here would be a bump on this guy who's right there looking at us, or just a fake challenge. It's really unfortunately all we've got in that position. Some other people saying Diamond 2. Swampy, thanks for the 15-month tier 1. I really appreciate it, man. I already know what I'm going to guess here for this one. Oh, especially with that open net, because that looks a lot like my games. I'm going to guess my rank. I think we're at Champ 3 right now. I think this is Champ 3. A lot of what I'm seeing here would indicate Champ 3. Go over the little ceiling pinchy. No, careful. You're GC and this is no way GC. This is really close to GC, I would say. Very, very close. Spoiler alert, Johnny. I've not seen what the rank is here. I've not seen. Okay, this is good waiting. Right. Big boom here. Oh, man. Kazuto. Where's the bump, Kazuto? Oh, just bump that guy. Look at STXCN. He is the most juicy, bumpable person I've ever seen. Just bump him and it's a goal. Some people just don't have a very good instinct for when to bump. And this is, you know, no shade on them. I genuinely mean it. A lot of players will not even realize that the bump is on in this position. He's very tunneled on one idea. He's thinking, I'm upfield, my teammate's about to hit the ball, I must be ready to receive the pass. But when you're upfield ready to receive a pass, there's actually 2 plays you could be looking for. The demo is the second one. If this is GC, the standard's fallen way down. Not really. GC's never been, well, apart from Season 4, GC has never been that impressive. Ever. It's never been that impressive. People, I know a lot of people who barely got GC and are really proud of it are going to maybe be offended by me saying this, but if you watch Rocket League Pro play, Grand Champ is really not that impressive and it never has been. Grand Champ gameplay, like baseline Grand Champ gameplay, has never been impressive, ever. Even in Season 4, which had the lowest percentage of Grand Champs out of all of the different ranks. So, I wouldn't be too surprised if this was GC. Nice bump on the back wall here. I wanted to rewind and watch that again. That was beautiful. Like, I've been GC multiple seasons. I hardly even play the game recently. I've not played much Rocket League at all recently. All my Rocket League energy is put into casting. Oh. Everybody just DC here or something? What's going on? Everybody just missed. Obviously, missing the ball on that bounce dribble is probably not a good idea. If I'm top 100 3v3 leaderboard, doesn't mean I'm top 100 in the world. I mean, you're top 100 in the world in the 3v3 leaderboard, yeah. Oh dear. So, let's see what goes wrong here. It's quite clear, actually. It's quite clear what goes wrong. How it went wrong is the question. I'll tell you what I think happened here. Okay, well, actually, yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate because your teammate got bumped up in the air, so maybe you didn't know that he was getting flung into this corner. However, if you had known that he was getting flung into this corner, you probably wouldn't have half flipped into the corner to commit to it. But this is a position that happens quite a lot, where both teammates are kind of out of boost, and the ball bounces into the corner from the box, and they think, nice, let's get the boost, and they both go to get the same boost, and then your goal's open, and then the ball goes back into the middle, and nobody's there to clear it. Like, all you need is for there to be somebody in the goal there, not running into the corner, and it's a super easy clear, and you guys are good. You know, in this position, yeah, unfortunately your teammate got bumped, but the thing to take away from it is you got to be careful with that. If your teammate's going into the corner in 2v2, you really got to be careful. Also, what on earth is this recovery? This is a yikes from me. Oh no, 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 no. You do not turn right here and go for the mid boost. No, 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 no. Don't. Oh man, I can't watch this. This is actually so bad. Sorry if you're watching, Kazuo. I'm just trying to help you out here, man. If this is how you land on the kickoff and the ball goes into a 50-50 position, you better be picking up small pads and going straight back to your goal, or straight into a supporting position for the 50-50 that's about to happen. Like this pad, maybe this pad, because initially you did in fact land closer to this one, so you could, yeah, you're facing this way, so you can get that one or this one. And under no circumstances do you turn the long way and then flip away, missing every single small boost pad on your way to the 100. Like, this is a huge problem that happens in so many people's ranked games, and that is that they're not focusing on the recoveries for their kickoffs. In 2v2, almost as important as how you hit the ball is how you're recovering afterwards. Because look how long this is, 50 seconds on the clock. How long are we out of the game for here? We're literally making our teammate play 1v2 for almost 8 seconds. Yeah, that's 7 seconds have gone by since the kickoff. We're still not back at goal. We're still not back at our goal. That's just far too long. Far, far too long. Now, I don't think Dova took a very good challenge here. I think it was a very bad angle. Hesitated as well on the approach. But the main thing to take away from that is you've got to recover faster. Like, from the moment you flip into the ball on the kickoff, you've got to be thinking, how do I recover quickly from here? How do I get back into the game? Because by definition, you're out of the game when you go for the kickoff. As soon as you hit that ball on the kickoff, you're out of the game, briefly. Yeah, we probably lose because of this. Too many cheap goals. Far too many cheap goals. Okay, they're counter throwing. Counter throw, maybe. Okay, we got to score on this attack or it's GG. Not gonna happen by the looks of things. Yeah, let's just summarize. So we had some problems with our first touch. We had some problems cutting the ball in field without losing control. We definitely need to try and play more efficiently, both of us. Like picking up small boost pads. Pretty much universally true for every replay review I ever do. Underappreciation of small boost pads. But the skill is definitely there. The skill is definitely there. Yeah, it's an interesting one because Dova's not here right now, so we're gonna have to come back to the rank confirmation in the distant future, I'm sure. I'm gonna scroll up and see what his last rank was in his previous replay sent me. Oh, I found it actually. Okay. Okay, so this one is... Okay, you guys can guess the rank. What rank do you think this is? I was going to go C3. I'll stick with that. But I know what rank this is. You did tell me on Discord before... Wow, a lot of you are getting it right, actually. A lot of you are getting it right. It's C2. Well done. It is, in fact, C2. You're spot on. Twitch chat. Now, the teammate was a bit of a giveaway for C2 because some of the teammates' plays were questionable at the end of this game. But Kazuto, easy improvements there. Very easy improvements, a lot of these. So, best of luck to these two. But pretty good guesses from Twitch chat overall. Pretty good guesses. He's a C1. Who's a C1? The teammate, Kazuto. Do you know him? Yeah, everyone kept saying it's diamond, then they realized I've been GC. I mean, I am GC this season. Well, I'm not. I don't think I'm currently GC, but I've got my Grand Champ rewards, and I solo queued them again, like every other season. Like, people think that I got boosted or whatever for Grand Champ rewards by pros. I just solo queue. It's actually harder to get Grand Champ rewards when you play with pros than it is if you just solo queue. It's far easier if you play by yourself. Ah, you've got Dova and Kazuto. Gotcha. Can I carry you to Plat 1? Probably. So that would surely be a down rank, right? Surely that would be a down rank. But yeah, that was Dova. So big thanks to Dova for sending that one. Really good stuff there.